Dictatorship of the proletariat. Sam, why do you assume that the situation isn't what Pelosi, Schumer, and Biden wanted when they have proved the opposite their whole career? You could admit that Dem leadership is not interested at all in passing progressive legislation. What is the advantage of Joe Biden coming out and staking his presidency on a bill that he doesn't want to pass? What advantage? Like, I got news for you. There is no benefit to Joe Biden for this.
Yeah.
Joe Biden could have come out and said, I want a $1.5 trillion bill, and I won the election, and that's what it's going to be. Joe Biden could just have the bipartisan infrastructure bill and be done with it. Like, I don't understand. Like, do I think they're feckless? Do I think that Nancy Pelosi desperately doesn't want an expansion of Medicare in the bill? Yes, which is why I don't think it's going to be in there. But
you don't think there's going to be the dental?
Well, I think there may be an expansion of benefits.
Well,
I don't
yes,
think
that's dead.
But the idea that Joe Biden, whose presidency is essentially staked on this, you know, it's one thing to run against Donald Trump in the midterms when he's actually not running.
Yeah.
You're going to have more success running against Donald Trump if that's all you got when he's not running. But that's why. I mean, I'm sure there are provisions about it that Pelosi and Schumer don't want in there. But the whole bill to sink, like...
Yeah, what's failing is Biden's theory of change, frankly.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, why in the primary, Bernie's was like the only way to really address the stuff was an outsider to come in and really like try to lean on people. And who knows even if that would have worked. But this is a referendum on the insider approach.
Well, I also think that, look, they should have done this 3 weeks after they did the COVID relief bill. They should have just immediately turned around and do it. I was saying it at the time. You had the momentum. You don't give them time to rally, and you don't give the time for the corporations to come in and start to, fight back against it. I just don't think that Biden cares in the way that you think he cares. I think he cares about his own political fortune. I think he cares about his legacy. I think that's it. And to lose this fight, why would you choose to lose a fight like this? Like what benefit do you think? It's not going to help him electorally.
The IMR is, I believe, overvaluing the Biden administration's, the extent to which they're going to give like a performance to the left.
Well, the point is like, why do you need, if you're Joe Biden, why do you need to play 23-dimensional chess when you can just play 3-dimensional chess and get to the same point and have it benefit you more? Like the idea, like, we're going to make a big deal. We're going to push the $3.5 trillion bill. We're going to screw ourselves with the debt ceiling and the continuing resolution and all this. And
also a Democrat like Biden is
like, who's being faked out here?
Right. We never thought he would be able to sufficiently step up to the plate and meet this moment, right? But it is possible that Biden has learned from the past 10 years, and Democrats have learned something, not everything, but enough for them to say, okay, let's try and go big here.
I think like the limits of what these people will do is pretty good, but losing on purpose.
Yeah.
They don't have to lose on purpose. They could have started out at another point. I mean, they win what they want to, I
think it's an unsophisticated. I think it's just. I don't know. I don't want to say
There's a mix of like, they don't individually they definitely not lose on purpose, but like we mentioned yesterday, they don't care if other Democrats lose.
Yeah. I think that everybody's out there for their own political fortune. Folks, there's more of what you've just saw where that came from. That's if you hit the subscribe and like button. Thank you. Really, thank you.